Alright, so what is up everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Now, the Carnage RC ends tomorrow when I'm uploading this, and so today I'm going to be talking about something that I'm pretty nervous to talk about, that I got encouraged to do by one of my close friends. You know who you are as well. So in the past I've talked about like motivational stuff on stream and everything like that, just, yeah, about hate and everything like that, because for me, that's one thing that I'm very happy that doesn't bother me, because hate can get to people when you do this full time. You get hundreds of comments every day. If you've got like a popping Twitter or a popping Insta, you've got lots of people, lots of eyes on you, and that definitely can kind of crush people sometimes when they get so much hate. I've talked about that and how hate doesn't bother me, because it's like, while you're sitting there talking shit on like a video that I've done or something, or when you're in my stream talking shit, like I'm there having fun, streaming to viewers, uploading videos, and actually getting a bit of money on the side. Like, obviously I'm not going to go into detail with that, but I am earning money off YouTube. It's not a shit ton, but it is enough that I can, use to actually help me with equipment and, buy clothes and all that type of stuff. Like, it is enough to do something with. While you're sitting there doing that, I'm doing this and pursuing what I really, really love. And that's why hate doesn't get to me, because it's just like, what in my time do I have? Like, what time do I have in my day to worry about some rand on the internet talking shit? Like, that's how I look at it. So we're already getting into the video, but today I wanted to talk about something that recently happened, and it's easy to fall into this sort of place, and I've been here quite a few times this year. But let's go into it. I haven't structured this video at all either. I was just sitting down pretty tired, and I don't really want to play at the moment. I'm like, you know what? I'll record the video. So we're going to talk about it. So I'd say 2 weeks ago, I was getting views on my videos that I was like pretty happy with. I'd say it was like peaking around 200 views a video. And I've had more on that, but I was happy with it. It was great. And then, as I'm sure a lot of people experience on YouTube, one day a video just shat. Didn't get as many views as I normally would. It cut in half, and I was like, oh, it's whatever, it happens. It's YouTube. It's not a consistent platform. You can't guarantee anything on this place, like, at all. So I was like, it's whatever. Pass by it. It's happened before. And then the next day, it happened again, and I'm like, oh, that's a bit shitty. That's not too cool. And then I just kept going, made another video, soldiered on, as I usually did. And then it happened for a third time, and a fourth time, and the next week, and the next 2 weeks. And my videos just were not peaking the views that I would normally get. And when you're a creator who makes videos, who puts an insane amount of time into your videos, and you see them consistently not getting the views that you normally do, that is really like, it makes you question whether you yourself are the issue or whether it's the platform. And if it's the platform, are you doing something with your videos or your tags, or it's just like, it just goes down to so much, like the title or your thumbnail's not good enough, like the video's just not doing well, and it's like just so much goes through your head when this happens. This time it was different, because seeing the Carnage RC was on, I needed everything to go good for me. Like, just the littlest thing to go wrong would put me off, just because it's the Carnage RC. It's a big deal for me, big couple weeks ahead for this recruitment challenge, and I just wanted everything to go smoothly. I don't worry, I don't, worry about the one bad video here and there and whatever. It just happens, like I said. But this really, really knocked me down, because I was staying, like, I've been staying up past 4 a.m., 5 a.m. for the past couple weeks for this RC. Like, I honestly have been just pushing content out that is quality that I enjoy making. I'm not just trying to spam videos to get them out to make it look like I upload a lot. I've been putting the effort in as well, but you can upload every day and have quality content. You don't have to upload twice a week to have good videos. The whole quality over quantity. No, yeah, quality over quantity. You can still post videos daily and have them be quality. But yeah, I mean, I was staying up so much past 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., even 9 sometimes for the Modern Warfare Alpha. And then doing that and then posting a video to wake up to see it have like 20 views in an hour, dude, like, that was the breaking point for me. I uploaded the Modern Warfare first impressions video for 2v2 gunfight, and it had 18 views in an hour. And you're probably wondering, okay, so you're probably confused about that. When my videos do well, and like when I'm happy with it, it's about 60, 70 views in an hour. Like, that for me is doing well. Like, okay, cool, the video's doing good. That's it for me. So you can imagine, new game Modern Warfare, super hyped up, 2v2 gunfight alpha, gameplay from me and all the other creators that, can play it, 18 views in an hour. And that for me was it. Like, I saw that and I'm just like, I mean, imagine waking up seeing that, dude. I was so excited to put that video out and everything and give my opinions and talk about it and do all that type of stuff. 18 views in an hour, and then it just continued happening. Like, since like 2 weeks ago, my videos have not peaked at 200 views for like 2 weeks. And on YouTube, when you upload videos every single day, you're bound to get the one or two that don't do that well, right? But yeah, like I said, man, when that happens consistently over a 2 week period, you sometimes feel like you're never going to get back to that point, even though you know it's going to happen. Because at the start of the year, my channel was popping. I had 30,000 plus views in a month, and I was getting like 20 subs a day. And I've never been at that point since January all the way up to now, which is August, very close to ending. I have not had that much. Have had not had 600 subs in 30 days or 30,000 plus views in January, and then like I did in January. And then when I talk to like friends about it and everything, they just say, "Oh, it's just a platform. You know, it's not you. Don't worry. I'm enjoying your content, and like the videos are good. There isn't something I'm noticing that you're slacking with. It's just a platform." But even though they're trying to help me in saying that, and it does help, it helps so that my videos are good and they're enjoying them. But then it creates another problem. It creates a problem where, like I said before, you start to think, okay, so I need to fix my thumbnails, I need to fix my titles, I need to fix my tags, my description, everything that can factor into a video blowing up, really. Because it can come down to the thumbnail or the title or the time it was uploaded, and it's just like, this is the part of YouTube that runs through your head constantly. Just so much, man. It's always on the brain. You know, you make one video, then you think of what the next one's going to be. The next one's going to be the title, the thumbnail, you know. And sometimes I even make a title and thumbnail in my head before I get the gameplay, because it's like I just want to get that out of the way and done. So I'm going to cut that part because I just repeated myself about 3 times. But now we're going to get on to the part how I got out of this, thinking that I was never going to get at that point again. There have been a number of times throughout this year where I've been at a lower point on my views, and I've still enjoyed it. Like, that's how I know that this is for me, is because my channel's been at a low point, like the lowest views in the last 30 days, under 100 subs in the last 30 days, but I'm still enjoying it as if I was getting a million views or, you know, 10,000 subs in the last 30 days. Like, I've been enjoying YouTube even at the lowest points, and that is when your true character comes out, when you're at your lowest, because it's easy to be happy when everything's going fine, but then when it hits rock bottom, and depending on how your attitude is, shows who you are, you know? And I've been at those points where I'm like super happy, but it's low and it's not doing that well. And there was a literal raw thought in my head, like a true thought that existed in my head, like 4 5 days ago, where I was like, I'm probably just going to pack this up and go and get a job, you know? Like, I genuinely had that thought in my head. And quitting at the point where I'm at would be the most stupid thing. Like, I've earned a decent amount of money from doing this. I have put the last 3 years into this, and people have helped me with equipment. People have just supported me doing this. I left school last year in November. I haven't been in any sort of work or school program since November, and I've just been doing this every day, with obviously helping my mum a lot, doing the groceries, helping her around the house, like doing everything I can on that end while doing this. And it's been actually a dream. Like, it has, like, no matter the highs and lows, I've literally been able to wake up and make videos every day. I may not be getting the money that someone with 100k subs is, or a million subs is, but that's not the point. Like, it's, you know, trusting the process. Like, this time last year, I wasn't making any money, and now this year, I've earned a decent amount, and I've been able to buy equipment, clothes, stuff for myself, all that type of stuff. It's trusting the process. And I had that thought in my head, but then one night I was editing a video, and I just got a rush of happiness out of nowhere. I was just sitting there chilling, editing the video, and I just got a rush of happiness. And that feeling that I got when I was editing is why I do this. And I just clicked, and I'm like, wait, why was I wanting to quit 5 days ago? Like, why was this in my head? Why would I throw away 3 years of absolute gritty work, non-stop grinding, even when I was going to school, and just throw it away to get some boring ass job that I'll probably hate and be miserable at? Like, this is why I do this, because I love it. And then also, going on to the money side of things, I've got people that pay for my content. Like, I've got members, the memberships on YouTube. I have 12, I think 13 members. One's a tier 3, which is $15, and then the rest are the $5 one. And first of all, if I quit, what would they be left with? They're paying to see exclusive content for me to put out just for them, and I just quit and just leave them, That would be so sad to do. And then second of all, I've got people that have been supporting me for years that I still talk to, one in particular, and I've just got people that support me every day, positive comments every day, awesome feedback on my videos every day. Whether they do low or not, the likes are always there, the comments are always there. And for me to have quit and leave all of that behind for what? A couple weeks worth of bad views? Like, that's what you have to go through when you do this. You're not going to get the views you expect. And I know that. But it does get to you when, first of all, these next 2 weeks at the time, it's 2 weeks has passed now, but at that time, 2 weeks ahead of me was going to be the Carnage RC. And I just wanted everything to pan out right for me. And when it didn't, and my videos just weren't receiving the views that I wanted them to, it was a fucking knocker. It was. It really was a knocker. And also, yeah, the Carnage RC, at the time that I was wanting to quit, it was ending in like 5 days. So why would I throw that away? Why would I throw all of that away just for a couple weeks worth of bad views? And I'm going to say this, and then the next like 6 months or a couple months when I get a high and then a low, I'm going to feel that same way again, but I probably won't want to quit, but I'll probably feel shitty again because you can't help it. I mean, if you don't make YouTube videos, you don't know the absolute grind that they require. A lot of people think it's just sitting down playing video games. Oh, you record videos, you get money, that's easy. Well, I'm not going to go into that topic because that's a topic for a whole nother video. That could be twice as long as this, of why it's not easy to do this. But when you put in so much work into the content to the point where you're staying up past 6 a.m. every morning to get videos out, it gets very grindy. And then when you put in that work, you want to get the reward back. You want to get the feedback on the views, the video and the views and all that type of stuff. And when you don't, and you continuously do it and you still don't see what you want to see, that is a real breaker. The work to reward ratio on YouTube is fucking ruthless. You could put so much years of work into this and still not be at the point where you want to be, but that's the grind of this, man. That's why the people who are at the top are at the top, because they've already gone through all of this. I know all the other YouTubers I watch have already been at this point where they're just like, fuck dude, is this really going to work out for me? And that thought's been in my head like 5 times this year. Like, I've sat here and actually thought, is this for me? Then a couple days later, I'll be editing a video and I'll get that rush of happiness again. I'm like, no, fuck no, this is for me. If I can be at my lowest low and still enjoy doing this, then what's going to stop me? You know what I mean? So that's it. That's it. That's what I wanted to say, basically. And no, for anyone who's watched to this point, any Carnage members have as well, thank you for listening. You guys are awesome. But second of all, if anyone's watching to this point who thinks I'm just like doing this video to get sympathy during the RC, it's ending a day after I upload this video to try and, weasel my way in, slither my way in, it's not that at all. It's just that I put this video out to hopefully have Carnage members see the whole thing from start to finish and know that I am dedicated to doing this. Like, if I can be at my lowest low and still enjoy it as if I was at my highest high, then that's dedication. That's pure passion and pure love for what I do. And you don't know how passionate someone is on this platform. Everyone can put a front on for the camera. And this is a raw video. I'm only cutting it once or twice because of me messing up my words and I repeated myself a couple times, and I want this to be a clear video. So I'm only cutting it to, for entertainment value. But yeah, I'm not doing that to the weasel my way in. I don't even know if I'm going to make it in. I don't. I have no clue if I am. And even if I don't and I put this video out, so be it. I'll just continue grinding. Hopefully they see that consistency and that I'm continuing to go. If I don't join, fucking hope that I do though. Hopefully they'll see that and pick me up. But I just wanted to make this video to show that, you need to keep going. Like, I'm not even successful with this yet in terms of numbers. Like, I'm only at 4.3k. I'm not at 50k or 100k or a million. And I have this mindset, so that's what makes me very confident that in the coming years, think big things are going to happen. Like I said, I'm going to say it one more time. If I can be at my lowest low with numbers and views and subs and growth, but still enjoy it as much as if I was at my highest high, then where is the end for me? There is no end. If any Carnage member is watching to this point, thank you for tuning in and listening to me go on. I hope that the content that I've put out over the past couple of weeks is something that you think fits the team and think my personality and who I am as a person and as a creator, which I like to make as similar as possible. I try to be myself totally on camera because I couldn't imagine being fake or being like a personality. I don't like personalities. I'd rather someone be upfront with who they are, say what they want, feel what they feel on camera, all that type of stuff. And I hope that who I am as a person and everything like that is what you guys are looking for on the team. Shout out to Ghost, my guy, dude. That's just one shout out to Ghost, man. If he sees this, thank you. Just thank you for everything, man. And yeah, so that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hashtag Juicy down in the comment section below. And yeah, I'm out, man.